Hello there.
¿Cómo te encuentras, Iván Skate? Hello
So,
da.
you must be the renowned traveler.
La misma.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon.
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a Bartenders Academy Week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please. As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy unlimited refills for the drinks you create.
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards?
Paimon está más que convencida, claro. Nada más dile que tiene comida gratis y of course que va a aparecer la doña.
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you give the academy a try?
Si no estuviera interesada, no estaría aquí. So, yeah.
Great. Then please, come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hola, Charles.
Hey, Charles. Actually, we came to be bartenders today.
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But everything from the ratios of your
Ay, upsi,
ingredients
lo callé.
to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
Don't worry, she's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making have a lot in common, you know.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, and one more thing. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll understand.
No problema.
Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills and techniques you need on the fly.
O sea, literal la tengo que preparar. ¡Ale! Para una bebida es imprescindible una base. Incluyendo los ingredientes secundarios, necesitarás 3 ingredientes para preparar cada bebida, por lo que si un cliente tiene alguna petición especial, deberás agregar el ingrediente con el sabor correspondiente. Sigue las indicaciones y mezcla bien las bebidas haciendo clic o pulsando en el orden correcto. Tras ello procederá al siguiente paso. De acuerdo con el tamaño requerido, haz clic en confirmar cuando la manecilla esté en el punto adecuado para servir la bebida de tamaño correcto. Ok, ok. A ver, café con leche mezclado con crema de cacao. Como encontrar algo dulce y tentador en la solitaria oscuridad de la noche. Cacao, o sea, es café, leche y chocolate. A ver. Una, 2, 3, leche y cacao. Dale. Mezcla la bebida haciendo clic o pulsando en el orden correcto. O sea, pum, pum, pum.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered.
What?
Just give this one to Paimon and try making another.
You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty
Y yo
good.
tratando de hacer la principal, you know.
Paimon
Una receta que estaba ahí.
This is amazing.
Es solo café.
That was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone, extra sweet, in the biggest glass you have, please and thank you.
¡Ah! Yo quiero saber a qué sabe eso, madre. No sé. Oh. Grande de piñón caramelizado extra dulce.
Well,
What?
that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly
Café con
exceptional bartender,
piñón. No lo había
addition to
pensado. O sea, ya
mixing
ves que es
skills,
café, hay café
you'll
con
also need to
avellana, café
master
con
conversing with your
piñón. Ha de
customers.
estar muy rico. ¿En qué lugar pueden servir eso? Ahora quiero probar uno de esos. Y uno con pistache sería bueno.
All
Déjame
right.
la
In that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions or need any help, just give me a holler.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Ah, ¿lo decías en serio? Oh my god. Rosaria.
Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't
Ella no,
expect
yo
to
le
see
di
you
clic a
two
Rosaria.
behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now. I just wanted to see how she'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now,
Soy yo,
we
se apagó
start
un
with
poquito
something
Kaya ahí.
simple, like a moonlit alley, for instance.
Callejón Brillo
Oh,
Luna.
and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please, take your time. Waiting in anticipation is half the fun.
Callejón Brillo Luna simple. Ah, el que hice tal cual, ¿no? Café, leche y cacao. Vale. Grande. Café, leche y cacao. Y grande pidió, ¿no? Dale. Ay, pero qué bonito. Yo así servía mis cafés. Cualquier bebida de té que no sea muy grande. O sea, té. Sí, porque lo demás no. Entonces café y punto. No muy grande, so that means mediano. Jardín brumoso.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
Puede ser otra si quieres.
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
Hold on. ¿El skin de Rosaria está así porque yo la tengo con ese skin? ¿O por los cambios que le hicieron ahora, como ese es el skin oficial ahora de Rosaria? La segunda opción, ¿verdad?
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sí, Rosaria no es melancólica.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
¿Y tú, Kaya, qué tal tu bebida?
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one?
Ay, bastardo este.
I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks.
Ha.
Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big deal. I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt.
Diluc.
As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their hands.
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Creo que sé de quién hablas.
What about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as her?
Why, of course. How about... best bartenders.
Ay, mándale la mano hermoso, Kaya. Stop it.
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my face. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot. So I guess there's really no contest for the title of Best Bartenders.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Escucha eso en inglés, ¿no? Like a mascot. ¿Me estás llamando mascota? Exacto. Gracias, Paimon.
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future. If I can manage to get up early enough in the morning, that is.
Until next time.
Hello there, my friend. ¿Cuándo te vuelven a sacar?
Master Diluc, what brings
Para
you here?
ver si puedo
You have never
jugar a
been here.
conseguirte o no. ¿Por qué no te puedo conseguir, caray? Durante
Me?
todo este tiempo que he estado
Nothing to do.
jugando Genshin, no ha
Don't
aparecido
count.
ningún banner de Diluc.
I heard you two were
The
working
hell?
as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop by to see how you're coming along.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Pues acabo de empezar.
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it for very long.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does it feel to be a bartender?
Es una experiencia nueva.
I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon too? Paimon's initial feeling is drinks taste good.
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you.
Anotado, no tardaré.
Take your time.
Hold on a minute. Diluc está un poco más amigable. Diluc no era tan amigable. The hell? Sí, te dijo mascota. Bastardo de calle, en serio. No me acuerdo que Diluc fuera tan amigable. Jardín brumoso, dijo tarde de erudito. Ah, no, atardecer ceniciento me pidió. Es este. Jugo recién exprimido, sin ningún añadido. Este jugo es casero y 100% natural, lo que le atribuye el punto justo del dulzor. Ok. 1, 2, 3. Puedes escoger el tamaño que quieras. Pues mira, un jugo no es un jugo si no te lo sirves grandote. So, abajo para arriba, para abajo.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally be sweet and tasty without adding anything extra.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Grey Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed.
O sea, es solo jugo de fruta. No es que sea tanta ciencia, pero ok.
I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to experiment with them. No requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably just wanted to test my creativity. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch, much like this one.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just figured that it would taste sweet. Looking back on it, I was so young and naive.
No creo que a tu padre le parecería extraño.
Oh?
Estoy segura de que para tu padre fue la mejor vida del mundo.
I
Ay, mi pita.
never thought about it, I
Qué
suppose.
tierno.
My father didn't say a word at the time. But thank you. By the way, there's something I'd like to give you. But I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job. I have no doubt that you'll do very well.
And Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Eso.
Very well. Then I look forward to seeing your good work. See you.
Come back soon when you have a minute.
Ok, Maggie. ¿No había alguien aquí? Otros clientes que le resultan. ¿Qué caray estás haciendo aquí, Soli? ¿Qué caray estás haciendo aquí? Tú vas a pedir un té. A full que vas a pedir un té. Tú no eres fan del café, tú eres del té. ¿Qué caray estás haciendo aquí?
Zhongli?
También se sorprende. Of course.
Ah, traveler.
Hello da. Hello da,
Good
Mau.
to see you.
Hello da. ¿Cómo
I
estás? ¿Cómo te
trust you are
encuentras?
well.
Zhongli, what are you doing here?
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. The free and prosperous land of Wind is as splendid a place to visit as any.
Oh, vaya, vaya.
And it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here.
¿Puedo ofrecer algo para beber?
One misty garden, please. I take my tea strong, thank you.
Bien cargado. Jardín brumoso bien cargado. Me pediste jardín brumoso, tenga mi poema del amor a él. Ay, no. A ver. Té negro de la mejor calidad, con un sabor muy agradable, se percibe como la bruma concentra en esencia. Su fuerte aroma es muy apreciado. Pero, o sea, jardín brumoso bien cargado, ¿qué significa? ¿Que le ponga más té negro entonces? 1, 2, 3. ¿Le pongo otro más? O que sea chiquito nomás. Es chico, ¿verdad? Me da a entender que sí. Eso bien cargado.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Just give this one to Paimon and try making another.
Yo qué sé. A ver si así. ¿Subiste el dibujo? No, todavía no lo he terminado. Sí, era literal puro té.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The tea is clear and glows with a pleasing hue. Its richness is complemented by a floral and fruity fragrance. Exquisite.
Lo logramos.
Wow. So Jean Lee is even super knowledgeable about tea.
¿Te sorprende, woman?
Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something simple like, yummy yummy in Paimon's tummy.
Mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect to the person that brewed it for you. Tea of good quality is hard to come by, and those capable of brewing tea according to the occasion and emotions, even more so.
Oh, me halagas.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do? It seems you smell it first then drink it, right?
That's correct. Every type of tea is unique. The more you drink, the more you will understand the subtle differences. Smelling the aroma will reveal the quality of the tea. Lower grade teas emit a musty and seemingly scorched scent, whereas ones with a delicate yet soothing aroma are usually of a higher quality. If you want to be more particular, according to Liyue ancient tradition, you could acquire a vintage goblet, which is used specifically for examining the aroma.
Oh no! All this time Paimon's been missing out on her tea!
Not to worry. Knowledge is vast. It's never too late to learn.
Hace tiempo vi cómo funcionaba una especie de tetera que se utilizaba en la antigüedad en China para envenenar a tu invitado. Esta como que tetera tenía dos compartimientos. Uno era el té normal y el otro era el té envenenado. Y cuando obviamente servías el té, dependiendo del hoyo que estés tapando, en la parte de la manija de la tetera salía el líquido que estaba en el compartimiento de abajo o el del compartimiento de arriba. De esa manera envenenabas así a tu invitado, ¿no? Si es que lo querías muerto, of course. ¿De qué otra manera lo envenenarías, verdad? Sin que se dieran cuenta que fuiste tú el que lo envenenó, porque pues tú nada más serviste el té, tú no hiciste otra cosa más diferente, no le pusiste nada diferente, ¿no? La taza estaba igual de limpia que la tuya, ¿sabes? Nada. Pero impresionante cómo lo creaban. ¿Cómo existía eso?
As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Then smell the fragrance. And finally, take a sip. Remember, you can understand anything as long as you approach it in the proper order.
He aprendido mucho hoy.
Chaoying village in northwest Liyue is famous for their tea industry. It would be well worthwhile the visit when you get the chance.
Chaoying? No me
What I
suena
share with
ese.
you today are mostly my own habits as an old-fashioned Liyue local. Each region has its own tea traditions and culture. One should always respect the conventions of the local region.
Paimon gets it. But whether Paimon can remember it all is another story.
Un diseño ingenioso, sí. Nadie sabría realmente quién lo hizo. La verdad que sí.
Thank you for such excellent tea. It made my trip out here all the more worthwhile. If you ever come to manage a tea house, I will certainly be a regular.
Well, we're already pretty busy. I don't think we'll have time to manage a side hustle at a tea house.
Bueno, quién sabe.
Regardless, you have my complete support.
Es como sería bueno tener una visita de un arconte, bueno, un ex arconte como él. You know, mi tienda de té. Yo con gusto haría, tan pronto me dijeras, si tú hicieras una tienda de té, ¿sabes? Una casa de té, yo te vendría a visitar muy seguido. Es como, hazlo ahora.
Let's call it a day. I won't take
Let's
more of your
go.
time. All the best with your new pursuit.
No dejemos esperar al gran arconte, por favor. Espera la cuenta.
Ah, yes. The bill. Just put it on Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor.
Cierto, se me olvidaba. Se le va el avión. Se le va el avión de que el dinero existe, ¿verdad?
Take care. Give our regards to the director.
Jutao. Pobre Jutao de esa maldita sea. O sea, Soli, no inventes todo lo que estás haciendo. O sea, es como... Imagínate Jutao, you know, que es su jefa. Soli, volviste a mandar esto a la cuenta de la funeraria. Sí, bueno, es que, ¿qué te puedo decir? O sea, ese sabe de todo. Pero me da a entender entonces que Soli es muy malo en matemáticas o algo así. ¿Por qué no? Nunca trae dinero. Hello there, Jules. Hello there. Pregunto cuándo será su deporte. Confirmo. O nada más justo diga, mira, este es tu pago menos esta cuenta que levantaste a nombre de la funeraria, menos esta otra, menos esta otra, menos esta otra. Te quedas con 0 de nómina. ¿Qué te parece? Pues claro que lo haría.